I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
That seemed like just last week. Hey everyone! So this is going to be a kind of ugly edit that I'm doing at the beginning of this video. So what happened was that I actually rambled on a little too long at the end of the last one. I wasn't angry at all. I was upset that I couldn't choose who was going to sacrifice themselves. That was basically the real problem I have with the Darkest Dungeon at the moment. And then I began to wonder what I should do when it comes to the following week. Now, I've already made up my mind, and I've already done another week in-game, which will be coming up headed right after this one. But I decided to not ramble on for about 25 minutes at the end of the last video. Instead, this is going to be a quick, like, maybe 4-minute part right here. Then we're going to launch into me actually playing the next week, as if I had started up a new video from scratch. It'll make sense. Trust me, it'll make sense. So, really quick, I really liked the Darkest Dungeon, that third one. I need to figure out where I need to go, and when I redo that mission, I will go with the same exact route I began going in. I am angry only in so much that I really wish I could have chosen who was going to sacrifice himself, because I would have had Splicer 45 sacrifice himself, since I have another occultist who's also level 6. I did not want to lose Darkness 42, who is awesome AoE, massive damage, good stun, can heal his stress and hit points. Although it was a very noble sacrifice, and perhaps in character for him to do that for the rest of us. Needless to say, that's probably the only real thing that I disliked about all these Darkest Dungeon runs so far, is that, and now I know that this will happen. Another quick heads up that I spent some time examining the monster files for what we encountered in order to try to figure out how exactly the white cell's teleport works, and I came to some revelations in examining it. I also went online for a quick tip on the Sith battles to see if Red Hook really hates us that much, and they don't. But I never would have ever discovered a little nicety they added in about these Sith battles because of how all the other battles in the game works. I will touch on it briefly in this video actually coming up. And that's really it. So we're gonna do another week, and then I'll be uploading more videos for this again tomorrow, where I will reattempt. I actually need a little bit of cash, so we're gonna do another week leveling people, and then I will reattempt Darkest Dungeon 3 tomorrow with another group. And so that's it, everyone. So I'm going to fade out to the menu screen and then launch into the video again. And thank you guys in advance. And one more time, I just really want to say, Darkness 42K, I am so sorry that you sacrificed yourself for the rest of us. I would have had Splicer 45 do it. Splicer 45, if you're watching this, no hard feelings, man, but I got other occultists. I don't have any other abominations. So leveling another abomination, holy crap, that will take a long time. Anyway, alright, so here we go, fading this out, and I will see you in the beginning part of this. Well, I'll see you next in a second or two. And this is the next video. I literally have just exited to the screen here. Let's jump right in and begin 2 more weeks to get people recovered, rested, and restored. We're going to level some level 5s and level 4s here, and I can talk about what happened while we play rather than just have you guys stare at the estate.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter. Okay,
everyone. All right, so the first thing that I should probably do is figure out who's coming along with me. All right, so the very first thing we should do is what we usually do, right? So welcome to Modded Darkest Dungeon, just in case you showed up here, just out of the blue. This is a modded version of the game. You can find Red Hook stance and mods and their game down below in the game description. I, at the very least, need to warn you guys, this is a mod. This is not quite what you'll get if you pick up the game from Steam or GOG or what have you. I've tweaked a few numbers here or there. In addition, Red Hook is not responsible for any damages to your game or your estate or what have you to your system, heaven forbid something like that happens, for installing a mod for Darkest Dungeon. There's no official support for mods. Red Hook's very happy to see mods come out, but they're not going to help you if it destroys any of your game or your system or anything of the sort. Ask the modder for help. Okay, so we failed that Darkest Dungeon. Yup. So let's take a look at the stagecoach and see who's here first. And Oh, that's right. Off-screen in the previous video, I hired a level 3, but then fired them because I actually don't think I'll need to begin leveling a person from scratch. I have a ton of level 4s, so we can probably be leveling a few level 6s, a few level 4s to level 5s, and a few level 5s to level 6s. So we should be okay. Let's look at trinkets to make sure they're all okay as well. And I don't even see anything new here, so these trinkets are probably all fine. Oh, wow! Nope. That's way too good. That's supposed to be 10% bleed skill chance. 1 second. So the bleed charm needs to be 10% bleed skill. See? Would have completely missed this had I not taken a look. Stun still chance, stun resist, damage. I think all the rest of these are fine, though. Okay, the rest of these are acceptable. Let's take a look and see what trinkets are around here. I saw that. I saw that game. Okay, so I don't see any trinkets here that would need alteration either. Okay, so we need to level more people up. I need to level 4s to level 5s. I need to level 5s to level 6s. So let's try to get this... I saw that. Let's try to get this done. So this means that we probably should be doing... Well, okay, we have an option to kill the Siren, but it's for an item I don't really want. So I don't think we'll do that. I actually would like a plus stun item now for Calzo, as opposed to one that doesn't give me increased stun. Martyr Seal's nice. I don't know if I'm willing to risk taking it with me in this place, though. You know what, though? We could take that over an immunity mask for Jinxed if I take Jinxed with me. The death blow resistance is frightening, but I might be able to find another plus death blow resistance thing while we're in there. Sure, let's do the weld again. Let's do the weld. So we'll take Jinx 77 with us. We will take... Oh no, hold on. He's level 6 already. I need to take everyone who's not level 6. So Carbon Unit would come along. King Luke 07 would come along. And we're going to use him in a weird way. We're going to use him as a buffer for our run. We need a healer with us. So I think I will come along, since I'll grant an experience bonus to us all. That also means that I probably want... Oh, this is fine. We'll take this. And then I need someone else for the front rank. And I could... Oh, D's in 17. 13, do I want to bring you? Your speed 9? What's my speed? 11. I'm definitely going first. We could use the experience... What are you using? Yeah, I'm trying to get lots of experience, so people have these equipped now. If I bring these in with me, then I don't want to bring King Luke with the Guardian Shield. Alright then, we won't use the Guardian Shield for this run. Let's use the... Where's the ladle? Who has the ladle? Did I give it to someone over here already? I did. So we're going to give that to King Luke while we're in this location. And you know what? Let's actually re-equip that tough ring. Although, oh wow, your damage is... Oh, you're a Momo Monster. Hold on, Momo Monster. Momo Monster. Where's King Luke? King Luke's the one who gets this. Okay. Alright, this will be the group that we bring with us. So let's do this. Unless, do I really... Book of Sandy could also be really nice, honestly. These are both not very nice where we're going, I think. Though this has no penalty to taking it. Now, we'll stick with this. Let's provision. Okay, so we're overnighting. We'll bring 20 food. What do you do? Stop that! You stop that! You stop that nonsense right now. This is a tough mission, so I'm gonna buy a few more supplies than I normally would. I also don't want it to go dark on me, so I'm gonna bring an extra 2 torches. And we really need the money, but I need the experience as well. So this will be my experience run, and then we'll do a level 4s, hopefully a long level 4 for the cash. So let's embark. Alright, and now I can talk all about that darkest dungeon, things I discovered, and so on. So wow, have I learned a little bit by looking at the monster files. And it's pretty interesting. I really like these things, and I can tell you we got so freaking unlucky. Holy crap.
I knew all these paths once. Now they're as twisted as my own ambitions.
I didn't bring shovels, did I? Oh, damn it. Alright, hold on, everyone. No, we have to do this without shovels. We have to. Hopefully we find shovels.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Man, I can't believe I keep making these mistakes. We'll be able to rest to recover some stress. But no shovels on a level 5 mission, Tim? That's a terrible thing to have happen to me. We have no shovels, so we're not digging up any graves.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Okay. So, oh, let's pull him forward first. What's really interesting is the white cell, and I'm going to explain this, and this also means I need to discuss how weights work for the AI. Oh! Well, you're set up completely incorrectly. I want that accuracy and crit to deal with these maggots. Wow, and disease right away. That's the debuff resistance penalty, I think? Debuff resistance. These are practically immune to debuff.
Annihilated.
So, in the game files for a creature, all of its abilities are listed. And what follows next is a series of numbers by the abilities which describe how badly the computer wants to use an ability.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
So, for example, the white cell has... I know it has at least 3 abilities. It might have a 4th. But for our example, 3 will suffice. It has the ability to shuffle us, or shuffle a single person. It has the ability to heal, the cyst, and it has an ability to teleport us away. There are numbers next to these abilities which indicate an amount of weight that the AI will place on a scale when it determines which ability it wants to use. When you start, for example, with... Actually, maybe I want something on you with this. Yeah, let's get into a quirk. Oh, holy crap, that's awesome, and I hope you don't replace that at the end of the mission. So, the ability for this thing to heal, or to shuffle you, in the game files, well, I don't know what the percentage is, because a weight's a number. You can have any number there. You can have a massive number, like 10,000, or a small number, like 1, or negative 10,000, if you want to. Oh, I'm still not prepared for this. My skills are not set up correctly. Let's grab her forward.
Devastating blow.
Which will make, hopefully, these guys alter their positions a lot.
A singular strike.
For the white cell's option to heal, there is the number 25 is by it. For the white option to shuffle you, the number, again, 25 is next to it. What this means is that... Oh, I'm sorry. And for the white cell's ability to shuffle you... Damn it!
As the enemy crumbles.
I didn't want to crit, because now they both get their attacks off. Okay. Oh, wow. Please don't pull me forward. Actually, that's going to work, because I have Feather Crystal. And King Luke, you... Oh, you don't have any Rampart at all. By the white cell's ability to teleport you is a number... Well, the number depends upon the round, actually. If it's round 1, the number is negative 10,000. So, in other words, it will not teleport you. For the second round, though, this number changes to 4%. I'm sorry, to the number 4. Let's just kill her.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Every round after that, 7 is added to the number. This means that at rank... on the third round, the chance of it actually using this ability is 11. On the fourth round, it goes up to 18. And on the fifth round, it is equal. To the other abilities. Now, the other abilities never gain any additional chance to be used more often. But what it does mean, however, is that by the end of the 6th round, the AI is probably going to teleport you away. Ooh, nice, solid hit, Carbon Unit.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, holy crap!
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
An ancestor item, awesome. Damnation. Now, this... I like that the white cell does this. You definitely need to make sure that you're going to kill it, preferably on the 3rd round. Now, having a higher number doesn't guarantee that the AI just won't decide to pick a lower number, because it does still randomly choose, but the number helps it decide, it helps weight where the arrow will go. Nothing stops the AI from deciding that, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and teleport you the 2nd round. It totally can do this. Nothing whatsoever stops it. Which kind of sucks, because if you get teleported the 2nd round, then you gotta go back and kill the creatures again. We have a shovel, so we'll use it here.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Holy crap! Journal of Darius, Highwayman. Moya has been afflicted with sickness. It must have been some rotting air from the coffin she insisted on piercing with her spade. As terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trap or crazed idiot. I'll wager my lucky coin on it. 2 of 6. Day 4. The road to this damn hamlet was a tricky one, both to find and to travel. When it revealed its ruined face, I swore I had never seen such neglect. Some buildings collapsed, and uncaring residents fidgeted uselessly. I went swiftly to the tavern. Others with similar interests had gathered there, and I was assembled into an expedition. We leave at first light on the morrow. I might not actually keep these because I need the money.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. malformed with misintent.
We're gonna camp in here to restore my light. Oh! And we need another shovel, so we're definitely going to keep going this direction. Let's make sure I have... Also, I want my abilities to be slightly different. You know what? Actually, DZ, you can stick with what you've got. I'm not going to use your solo. Yeah, I'm not going to use solo here. Do I want to do this fight coming up in this light level? No, I really don't. So we'll rest.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
I definitely don't want a nighttime ambush, so we'll use Zealous Vigil. I think... Where's my... which one of these do I want? Let's use Tiger's Eye. That speed is so useful. And you know, I think I really like the buffs on him, so I might not be using that all that often. Let's use Instruction on our Jester. With 2 points left. Sure, we'll use Dark Strength. So that's the White Cell, summed up. It's a really neat combat mechanic. Now, I was so frustrated because I made an assumption.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
And I should never do this. So you'll note that I never went back to fight any of the cysts that I was in combat with, because my experience with combat is different than the battle with the cyst, it turns out. When you leave a cyst fight, when you get teleported away, the creature doesn't get any of its life restored when you return. I am so used to the fact that when you flee a battle, the battle's completely reset. When you go back there, you're fighting all the things that you left there the last time. Because that doesn't happen, it means that we probably could have made a good deal more progress in that dungeon. And that I fled prematurely. I should not have done so. I should have just gone back and at least tried a cyst fight again to have learned what would have happened. But I didn't. So I'm very glad I at least looked up the cyst. Nothing indicates that this would happen in the game files. Oh wow, I need to kill these bat guys really quick. Wow, and he resisted that. That's gonna suck. Let's make sure we go first next round. Like, really super make sure. And I don't have a stun, so... I think, do I want to protect? I will protect for that prot bonus. Was a little nervous that these two would get to go first. Wow, look at their speed. -4, -2? That's not right. Oh, because they were ambushed. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's because of this I put on them. Alright, we got hit. Let's use this.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That's kind of dumb, because now I have to deal with them still hitting you here, sir. Why don't we use some bolster? Oh, wow, this is really awkward. I want even more prot. We're gonna go ahead and guard again. Wow, that would have been like 20 damage. That would have been 18. That's just crazy. Bit tough to do it this way. But it does mean that I can counter this prot penalty with all the prot he's earning each round. Let's try to kill one of these guys. I dare not do anything but continue to guard. I really need the protection. Yeah, so back to the cyst. So it totally doesn't restore its life. So we will know that for the next time. I'll be able to just go back and kill it. We reduced one of them. Wow, they really want him dead. I had reduced one of the cysts. Life to almost nothing. Let's see here.
Our match is strong.
And we actually killed another one entirely. Which means that we actually probably could have gone quite a bit further in our explorations, and but I never walked back into those battles. So that's such a shame. And we got to kill it for the end of next round. We get a stress penalty. And your protection's about to run out. What's your speed? 4, 6.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Another thing I had checked... Oh, am I camping? I camped already. Another thing I had checked was the dogs. We were crit like 6 times in a row, I think, or 5 times in a row from those things. I assumed their chance to crit was 50% or higher. Turns out no, their chance to crit's 12. We just totally got super unlucky when we fought them. So we took tons of crits. We gained lots of stress. We got super unlucky with the virtue chance being way in our favor, and we still didn't get it. Yes, oh man, that really sucked. Pretty good group right here. Gotta choose another round through it. It is a level 5 creature. Wow, that's awesome. It hasn't gone yet.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Anything else that I've learned? No, not really. I'm really more ticked off that I couldn't choose who died. That's just so
Wealth
lame.
beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
It's so lame. But, oh well, what are you gonna do? It's... Plenty of other people have probably made it to that dungeon and died. Probably have had full party wipes as well. I didn't want to lose everyone, so... It's probably... Oh, wait, is this room battles? That's all rooms, okay. We have to go this way.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
100 gold. I will drop the medicinal herb for actually the citrine. So for our next, something I had thought about doing but decided against it was I was going to restore my game to the state it was before I went into the dungeon. So I always back up my save game now, ever since I accidentally purged all the quirks off my characters a long time ago, just in case I mess up something with the mod. Now, the side effect of that is that I can simply restore my backup, which would let me do the whole thing over again. And I thought about finding a way to do this that wouldn't seem like cheating, because I really wanted to choose who died. I could just go into the darkest dungeon with a group of people and then quit, making sure that I would just keep redoing it until Splicer 45 died, as opposed to Darkness 42. And while that's an option, I didn't feel right. And I didn't want to simply restore the game. And I definitely didn't want to pretend as if I didn't even go on the adventure. And we don't have a shovel, which means we're taking lots of stress damage here. Yeah, it's a roguelike. It's supposed to be tough. In addition, I need to test the mod. I need to make sure that it still feels fine when something like this happens, because no one else is going to know that you can just, or not many people probably realize you can just find where your save file is located, copy it, and now you have basically a save game you can reload whenever you wish.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
You've got one anti-venom. Oh, we have 3 anti-venom left.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I don't need the deeds at all, but we do need the cash. 1 shovel left, so that'll be the next thing we end up using. Do we have to go explore all these rooms down here? Oh, for some reason I'm thinking that's a collector. Let's see how right or wrong I am. For the dungeon itself, I can't see the layout of the dungeon, so I was in no danger of accidentally seeing where I needed to go or what it needed to do.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I can see what creatures exist and their layout. And oh, and for this reason, there's one thing I'm going to change, or rather, maybe 2. So remember that I've lowered the accuracy on all of these heroes by anywhere from 5 to 15, depending upon the skill. Because of how important it is that you kill that white cell, I'm going to lower its defense by 10 points, bringing it down to 28. Now, you'll note that, so actually this is a great thing to take a look at. Notice that he's got 30, and I got a 77% chance to hit him. So, and this is with Dirk Stab, which is a 107% chance. That feels about right, as opposed to 38, in which case he'd have a 69% chance to hit the white cell. So I'm perfectly fine with this change, and I do not think it would unbalance anything. I think we'll be fine. Well, I didn't actually want that to happen. I keep critting when I don't want to crit. The good news is that we won't take as much damage. I'm still waiting for their crits. These guys' crits are not based on if they're marked or not, by the way. It just happens. So we're just taking lots of crits. Their chance to crit is, I think, 16% in this mod. I want to say it's like 2 or 3% higher than what it is in the base game, I think. I was dumb. I should attack the bleeding one. I might as well go after this one, this guy now. The other thing oh, there was another thing I wanted to alter. It was the white cell. Oh, the delaying combat mechanic. Okay, so I'm not going to alter the mechanic itself. However, I can see what types of creatures it spawns. And I don't like how it's not quite... Fair is the wrong word. Balance would be something I would prefer to say. When you get the stall mechanic and reinforcements show up, you get one of two choices. You get what we got, which was 3 of those guys, or you get 2 of them. I'm going to mod the game so that you only ever get the 2 of them, as opposed to getting 3.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Wow, he even had that on him, and he still got crit. I need to kill it before 2 more rounds elapse, so I can heal this round, but then I need to get out of here. So bad. Playing music can help us counteract the horrible tree we had to cut down.
Well struck. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
$400. We will not need the medicinal herbs. This will hopefully be the only room, the last room. It just occurred to me I might have needed to check one other room in this dungeon.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
I'd much rather have the shovel. I immediately don't want him having as much accuracy. And I want us having even more, because I need to make sure we can actually hit her. Dodge down. Nice. Get right to the face. 30% prot. Oh, that was even with the penalty on him. Let's get our dodge up even more. Stacking all that accuracy penalty. Not gonna have a very fragile character get hit in the face with a tree. No way. All that minus accuracy he still hits. Stacking it on him. Yeah, I really like that I changed that to be a move 2. He needs to be in the front rank so he can use his commander's orders.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Which is simply not happening at this rate. Oh, doesn't it figure you go first before my jester? Holy crap! My god! He's still hitting all the time. Oh, you're kidding me! Okay. I now know that he has the delaying combat mechanic, and I will need to take that out immediately. Because I am not delaying combat.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Wow, that would have been a really huge mistake if I had been testing this. Well, we got no choice. Me. Well, a map. Perfect. Is this it? Please be it. Alright, all done.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
10 resolve on them. So that would have been 4 normally, plus... Is that right? 4? Yeah, it's 2 for small, 4 for medium, 6 for long. We gained 4, then we gained another 100% of that. That should have been 8. 6? Because I get the extra 50% experience. Oh, these two, okay, I see how it works. So we gained 3 experience for me coming along, and then we gained another 3 experience because of our medals. On guard, oh, that's nice for me to have. I lose Rune Tactician and gain Thin-Blooded. And Autonomophobia, which I want gone on you, DZen. Wow, you leveled instantly to level 6. That's wonderful. We almost got King Luke to level 6 as well.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Pleasure 45 gambled and recovered 86 stress. Shooter multimedia gaze and flagellation and recovered 100 stress. Mobile Monster is left on a personal quest of hardship and pain. He's probably going out there remembering of what he did to all of us in that dungeon and how Darkness 42 sacrificed himself for us. He'll be back, I guess, but he's not feeling guilty anymore about losing another friend. He recovered 100 stress. This is a wonderful story now that this is happening. Corey Jackson has also left on the Holy Vision. He's prayed to recovered 86 stress and is no longer selfish. Looks like both afflicted characters decide to leave together to figure out what purpose they have now. Corvo Atano is cured Chagas. Captain Mad Crystal is still gone. We now have 2 more level 6s. Yumi Yumi is a horrible flesh creature. And that will... Oh, you know what? I like to do another one. But I'm going to do a bunch of trinket stuff off screen. I'll be right back.